Today we're taking a look at issue 4 of REMAINZ, and that's coming up right now.
Check this.
How's it going? My name's Brad. Today's video we're going to be taking a look at issue 4 of REMAINZ from the REMAINZ series. This is obviously the 4th issue of REMAINZ, and if you guys are new to this and would like to see the story from the beginning in the very first issue, issue 1, there'll be links down in the description where you can read issues 1 to 3 so far. And other than that, let's get straight into it. And just before we begin, let's see if we can hit 12 likes in this video to show you support. You guys have been showing absolutely loads of support on my past few videos, and let's see if we can hit 12 likes on this video. And as always, if you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more art videos from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video from me, as I post a lot of art content daily, and it just lets me know that you guys show your support. And anyways, let's get straight into this. So this is REMAINZ issue 4 Reunited. This was the cover for this was made on December 2016, and as you can see here, we have the characters like standing at a gate. We've got this guy here with his MP5. That's what that was meant to be anyway, just like some rifle stuff. There's a lot of blood. Got the zombie there, got the little like soda can. And yeah, this was the 4th issue, which was still like in my old art style where I was using the wrong like art sort of like materials and stuff. Like this was before I was like properly doing art, like using the proper like pens and stuff. So anyways, this is the cover for that, and the caption for this is "Not all hope is lost." So this is obviously taking place straight after issue 3, where Alex found this new community, and well, yeah, this is where it begins. So we've got reunited. After escaping to safety from the horde of undead that swarmed the school ground, the group has split up, leaving Alex to fend for himself. Sorry about that. But an old friend has joined him. Now they must find each other. How will they survive? As always, got a little shotgun there in this one. You may recognise that shotgun if you know your weapons. And as always, certain character outfits and key items have been coloured to help the reader understand what's happening. Created by me, issue 4. So taking a look at the first page, obviously we got the guy from last issue, this guy here. He's the guy who obviously who spotted them outside in the courtyard of the school. We just got some dialogue here like, hey, how do we get inside and stuff like that. Like, and obviously this guy is like, hey, wait up, and like this guy's freaking out. He's like, who the hell are you? And obviously, if you want to read any of this, make sure you pause the video at any point during this video just to see if you can read any of this. My handwriting wasn't the best back then, but obviously you can just take a look at this if you want. So anyway, we've got this character here, Michael, that's his name, and he's a scavenger for a group that lives just around the corner from the school. But as you can see from this, Michael obviously tries to negotiate with them, and then they obviously become friends, help each other out and stuff. And then he offers to take them back to the community in the van, as you can see here from this scene. So obviously while he's driving, there's a bit of like conversation that goes on between these characters, and then we get this little sort of like artwork of what the community looks like from the outside. We've got like the little infirmary there. We've got the little British flag. We've got the building to like the military sort of like reserve site. And yeah, that's kind of like what it looks like. So I'll say it's run by a few like sort of like reserve people. So like people who are actually in the army, like on the field. They're just sort of like supplying there and stuff like that for like if they ever do need supplies or like extra men. And anyways, we got a few like a bit of dialogue here. Obviously Michael goes back to the community. Everyone's like on the watchtower looking down on them, like wondering what the heck is going on, like who are these new people, you know. And here's a little cool bit. As soon as they enter the gate and they're inside the community, we got this little bit here where the main character Alex is like Macy ... which is obviously his wife's name. And yeah, we found out that his wife is here, and not only his wife, we've also got his children as well. So this is a really cool scene that reunites Alex and his family. It's a really good scene, and I kind of like, I remember writing this, I enjoyed it, and then I just got this like guy, he's crying. No, I wasn't the best at drawing crying back then, but obviously you just got this like dad's home. And yeah, we got a bit more dialogue. This is the captain of the sort of like the reserve center, so obviously he's a bit aggressive when he's speaking to people and stuff. And yeah, he can be a bit mad sometimes. So obviously people are like obviously talking again. We've got this is obviously like just getting to know the characters as well. So there's obviously like 3 or 4 members who are still here, obviously protecting the community, like offering to take in civilians to protect them from what's been going on in the world. And yeah, as the story progresses, we've got this guy here. Obviously, he came from the school. He was working with the other guys, and he's wearing the same body armor as these guys, but obviously his is a different color, like a different camo. So we don't know much about that, but I mean, these guys do. And obviously there's just a bit of like family conversation going on here, like what happened to your arm. We find out what happens to our arm, like some crazy guys attacked everyone in the community, and yeah, obviously that happened. And then he's asking, did he hurt the kids? He's like, nope, they're okay, everyone's fine. And yeah, we just get this little kill scene. I like this scene, what I did. We just like, he's saying he has to go back to obviously save his friends, because not everyone's in this community yet. Like, they had to split up in the school, because not everyone could find their way out. And he's just like, I'll come back, I promise. And yeah, that's kind of what happens. So they have to leave, like half of them go out again to obviously like look for everyone else. And that's where the next part comes in. So obviously on the next page, we've got a little bit of a surprise here. We've got these two characters that we've never seen before. And obviously one of them's limping because he's like been shot, he's like in danger and stuff. And the take cover behind the tree. Next thing you know, a bit of bad words here. But we've got this gun being held up to this guy's head. We don't know his. And it turns out it's Matthew, the guy from the first few issues. The obviously guy who we thought the guy he killed. Yeah, I keep saying the guy because I keep forgetting names because this is so old. But yeah, this is him. He's back. He's absolutely covered in injuries, and yeah, he's even worse than before. Like, he's bandaged himself up from the like wound that he took from before, and yeah, that's kind of just showing that he is still alive. So again, in the next scene, we just have more dialogue between characters, getting to know even more characters like this one right here. That's Janine, by the way, that's her name. And this is just obviously just an introduction to the whole community. So this is kind of what this issue was focusing on, was this community and obviously them seeing her. And yeah, you may have just seen that. Spoilers. But yeah, we just have like this little scene here where like the guards are talking, just like peacefully hanging out and stuff. And then it's the scene when Michael speaks up to one of the guards in the tower, like the young guy, and then he turns around and boom, that happens. So I do apologise if that does look distressing or anything. It wasn't meant to be, but I mean, it turned out to be anyway. Yeah, so he gets sniped by someone, we don't know who. Could be anyone, could even be a Fortnite player for all you know. But yeah, that happens, and we just have these like bandits that break in, and obviously Michael's hiding behind the corner there. He does this to save the community, protect them, and everyone's outside, like including Alex and that. So obviously not really that many people are here to defend, so they're kind of in a bit of trouble. So obviously Michael's the only active like person who's able to defend, and Michael gets shot in the leg in this scene. So obviously he gets shot, he's on the floor, he says that, and yeah, he's like, you're lucky, click click. We find out that it's Matthew who's leading the bandits into this group, and then we got this like big buff dude here with his hatchet, with his shotgun on his back and his eye patch as well, and he says here, you make my job look easy, because obviously he's about to oh, he's called Finley, but that's that guy's name. And he's like, don't do this, like with the blood coming off his leg there. And like, similar to like Matthew, like when he holds hatchets, like in issue, if you look back at issue 1 at the very last scene, it's kind of like this, but this is for like Finley's point of view, and it's to be continued. So that's pretty cool. I like that, and that kind of came out well. So that's it for issue 4. For editor notes, I did a lot of stuff like that must have been a lot to take in for one issue, am I right? Yeah, because obviously new community, like the enemies are back and stuff, and all sorts of stuff like that. So this was obviously just going through the new community, like introducing everyone, and then obviously at the very end we had this little like sort of like surprise thing happen. And yeah, and obviously for this what I did, this was during The Walking Dead season 7 when that was on TV, because obviously I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. That's kind of what inspired me to do REMAINZ, and I finished this during, I think it was the mid-season of season 7, if any of you do watch Walking Dead. So that was pretty cool. And then for the character bios on the back, you guys can obviously pause this if you really want to read this. I'm just going to focus on that for you guys. This is just the character bio for the character Anya, which is obviously one of the first ones introduced. And then we just got like a few things here, like an order receipt. We've got like a Mac 10, whatever you want to call it. And we've got like a knife and fork. I don't know, I just drew like random stuff, like apocalypse related stuff, you know. And then we got gold edition created by me, series 1. So that's it for this issue. This has been issue 4 of REMAINZ. Thank you so much for your support on all of the series so far. I've still got a bunch more issues to do, so I'll do them over time, like in the next few weeks. And yeah, if you want to see any more REMAINZ stuff, there's obviously the other issues there. There's even issue 0 if you haven't seen that. That is on the channel as well. Other than that, I've been Brad. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.
Thankyou.